We tend to measure performance by what happens when things are going well. Yet how people, organizations, companies, leaders, and things do on their best day isn't all that instructive. To find the truth, we need to look at what happens on the worst day. We applaud athletes on a winning streak, startups with a skyrocketing valuation, hedge funds seeing record-breaking returns, and so on. But it's easy to look good when everything goes according to plan and circumstances are calm. It's no great feat to do well if you're not being challenged or tested. Watching what happens during a downsizing is far more instructive. Products and services are only as good as they are when they break, not when everything is functioning fine. When a program stops working, do you face a baffling error message with no further guidance or clear instructions on how to get help? Is customer service quick and easy to access at any time, or does it require you to jump through endless hoops?
Sorry, we have no midsize available at the moment.
I don't understand. I made a reservation. Do you have my reservation?
Yes, we do. Unfortunately, we ran out of cars.
But the reservation keeps the car here. That's why you have the reservations.
I know why we have reservations.
I don't think you do.
Even if you've had a positive view of a product or service for years, a problem that takes forever to fix or a hostile response when you ask for help will always make you take your business elsewhere. From a customer standpoint, companies are only as good as how they behave in a public relations crisis. Do they shrug blame and try to pin it elsewhere, or do they take responsibility? Do they try to cover up what really happened, or do they come forward with the full truth? Do they ignore any damages, or do they promise to make things better for everyone affected, no matter the cost? From a financial standpoint, companies prove their worth when they show how they cope when something fundamental changes in the market or there's a financial crisis. Do they keep persisting with the old business model under the illusion that what worked before would work again, or do they reimagine their approach? Do they fire staff to preserve the CEO's bonus, or do they play the long game and ensure they'll be able to attract top talent in the future? Do they crumble when there's a powerful new competitor, or do they rise to the challenge? Like companies, investors might also be able to perform well in ideal conditions due to luck. But when the market crashes and there's blood in the streets, very few will know how to cope or be prepared. Only the smartest will know how to survive or even profit. Leaders are only as good as how they lead during times of uncertainty and fear. Do they hide away from public sight, or do they serve as a reassuring, sympathetic presence that brings everyone together? Do they do what's defensible or what's best for everyone in the long run? Are they forced to react in the moment, or were they already prepared? Ask anyone to name the finest leaders in the history of their country, and they're not likely to name those who were in power during calm, peaceful times. They'll name those who were at the helm during wars, economic downturns, pandemics, natural disasters, and so on. As individuals, we tell people the most about who we are when everything goes wrong. These times are also when we stand to learn the most about ourselves. Your kids might not remember how you behaved on a relaxed, sunny Saturday when work went well all week and you had little on your mind beyond playing with them. But they're sure to remember how you behaved on the day you lost your job due to a recession, you just had an argument with your partner, an unexpected bill arrived in the mail, and then someone spilled spaghetti sauce on the couch. That's the day when your behavior has the most to show them about what to model in the future. Your partner might not remember how you treated them when you were lying on a beach on a holiday together, with all your worries far away and a good book in your hand. But they're sure to remember how you treated them when you had your worst disagreement ever over a problem that seemed insurmountable and involved complex emotions. That's the moment when they might well make a decision about whether they're in this for the long haul. You're only as good as your worst day. Not because what you do the rest of the time doesn't matter. Not because you should be expected to be perfect under immense stress or behave according to plan when everything goes awry, but because what you do on your worst day is impossible to fake. On your worst day, you reveal whether you've been planning for the possibility of disaster or just coasting along enjoying the good times. Your plans and preparation, or lack thereof, show how much you really care about the people who depend on you. You get to build and strengthen bonds in a way that will last a lifetime, or you risk destroying relationships in a moment. Your worst day is a chance to show your best qualities, to stand out, and to learn enormous amounts about yourself. Very few people plan or prepare for what they'll do or how they'll act during those times. Those who do might well end up turning their worst day into their best.